Good day, good afternoon, welcome. Whenever you're seeing this, welcome to Words of Wisdom. Thank you for joining my channel. It is a calmer day today. The rain has finally stopped. The wind has calmed down. I am just going to do my reading. Then I've got some jobs and things to do, and I'm going out to an event. But I felt called to come in, and I really felt quite. This today has been a day where I began this morning feeling quite a little bit of that slump we talked about yesterday. I felt it a little this morning, which of course is this new moon energy that's coming about. And we've been talking about change and transformation, and it's work. It's having to be very open to whatever's coming and making that change and what have you. So I felt called to do a let go of the past spell for you today, because I came across it in my other journal and I was like, yep, that's the one, because I feel like this is what is presenting. I woke this morning with this picture in my mind and I was like, no, not again. I don't want it. You've got to let go of the past. And then I went to this book, The Untethered Soul book, which I'm reading, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to open this book and to see what our guidance is today. And it says chapter 8, Infinity, Let Go Now or Fall. Now, I'm not going to read the whole chapter to you because it's quite lengthy, but I've picked out just a bit of points for our general gist of what it is that we're going to be talking about and asking our guidance with today, because we're getting very close now to that new moon on Sunday. And of course, even on Monday, we've got the autumn equinox. So energy is massive. Energy of change is massive. You might be seeing it a lot on people talking about it, astrologers and etc. There's a lot out there. So here we go. I'm going to share with you as well this little message that came, and it's very relevant to what it is that we're asking about and getting guidance for today. So here we go. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. Exactly. So, we have to just take each day. I've been doing it myself. I managed to do my meetings this morning, got home, walked the dogs, had my food. Now I'm doing this, then I'm going out to my next job, then to the events and what have you. So it's like, and then all I keep thinking is, and then I'm coming home, and I feel like I'm needing to ground myself a lot. So really focus on that, so you can do your best today. Whatever it is, you are the best version of yourself and you're doing your very best. Heaven has endowed me with talents for eventual use, is the message on the other side. So let us do our little spell first. All right, so here we go. Let go of the past. By wind and flame, by root and rain, I call release from hurt and pain. The chains of memory now unwind. The ties once held, I leave behind. No longer mine, no longer bound, I cast it deep into the ground. Close this door with strength and grace, and welcome peace to take its place. So stay in your peace as much as you can every day. If you're feeling this emotion, it's fine. Let it come, feel it, work with it. The minute you acknowledge it, you are already healing it. And that's exactly what this chapter talks about. So I'll give you a little bit of an overview. And I'd really like to know if you enjoy this, because I'm just going with what I'm feeling and being guided to do. So if you do come across this reading and you think, well, that was a lovely bit of extra information I'm really grateful for, perhaps you'd like to share that with others as well, and maybe put down for me that exact message, because it's always nice to know that I've helped someone out there with what I'm being guided with, or we are connecting. So that will be lovely to hear from you. All right. So the exploration of self is inextricably interwoven with the unfolding of one's life. The natural ups and downs of life can either generate personal growth or create personal fears. Which of these dominants is completely dependent upon how we view change. Now, change can be viewed as either exciting or frightening, but regardless how we view it, we must all face the fact that change is the very nature of life. If you have a lot of fear, you won't like change. You'll try to create a world around you that is predictable, controllable, and definable. You'll try to create a world that doesn't stimulate your fears. Fear doesn't want to feel itself. It's actually afraid of itself. So you utilize the mind in an attempt to manipulate life for the purpose of not feeling fear. People don't understand that fear is a thing. It's just another object in the universe that you are capable of experiencing. You can do one of two things with fear. You can recognize that you have it and work to release it, or you can keep it and try to hide from it. They end up keeping their fear and trying to prevent things from happening that would simulate it. They go through life attempting to create safety and control by defining how they need life to be in order to be okay. This is how the world becomes frightening. This may not sound frightening, it may sound safe, but it's not. If you do this, the world truly becomes threatening. Life becomes a me against it situation. When you have fear, insecurity, or weakness inside of you, and you attempt to keep it from being stimulated, there will inevitably be events and changes in life that challenge your efforts. Because you resist these changes, you feel that you are struggling with life. You feel like this person is not behaving the way they should, and this event is not unfolding the way you want. You see situations that happened in the past as disturbing, and you see things down the road as potential problems. Your definitions of desirable and undesirable, as well as good and bad, all come about because you have defined how things need to be in order for you to be okay. So that goes on to sort of explain a little bit. And then it says, as you grow spiritually, you will realize that your attempts to protect yourself from your problems actually create more problems. And if you attempt to arrange people, places, and things so they don't disturb you, it will begin to feel like life is against you. You'll feel that life is a struggle and that every day is heavy because you have to control and fight with everything. Excuse me. There will be competition, jealousy, and fear. You will feel that anyone at any moment could cause you disturbance. So you realize and accept that life is not under your control. And when you do that, life is continuously changing. And if you're trying to control it, you'll never be able to fully live it. Instead of living life, you'll be afraid of life. But once you've decided not to fight with life, you'll have to face the fear that was causing you to fight. Fortunately, you don't have to keep this fear inside of you. There is such a thing as life without fear. In order to relate to this possibility, we must first have a deeper understanding of fear itself. So you have to get to the bottom of what it is that is causing the fear. Life creates situations that push you to your edges, all with the effect of removing what is blocked inside of you. That which is blocked and buried within you forms the root of fear. Fear is caused by blockages in the flow of energy. And when your energy is blocked, it can't come up and feed your heart. The purpose of spiritual evolution is to remove the blockages that cause you fear. Okay, and there's quite a lot of stuff. I'm just picking up points here. So, I mean, if you want to read this book, get it for yourself. It's very good. So if you truly want to grow spiritually, you'll realize that keeping your stuff is keeping you trapped. So the stuff that is causing the fear, whatever it is, when you get to the bottom of it, and you'll know it, if you're honest and open with yourself, have the conversation. Now, of course, we are trying to release, we are trying to get all these blockages out the way, ready for our new moon, our new intentions, our new transformation, our new chapter. That's what we're working towards right now. Our path is being cleared, and these blockages will come up. These triggers will present themselves. These chaos, this crisis, this, whatever it is, as you are growing spiritually, these things will come back and back. They're called cycles for a reason. You only have to be willing to open your heart in the face of anything and everything and permit the purification process to take place. So when we are open to receiving everything that is put in front of us and we see things as potential lessons and learning growth, then we are starting to transform ourselves. there is a law you will learn very early in this game, because it is an unavoidable truth. You will learn it early, but you will fall many times while trying to adhere to it. The law is very straightforward. When your stuff gets hit, let it go right then, because it will be hit. Let go right then, because it will be hit harder. So don't hold on to anything. It is about letting go. You must be aware that there is something within you that needs to be released. And I mean, that is obvious, isn't it? If you ignore that, it stays where it is. Deep within you, in your soul, keeps coming back time and time and time. And you start recognizing these cycles. You must then be aware that you, the one who notices the stuff coming up, are distinct from what you're experiencing. You are noticing it, but who are you? This place of centered awareness is the seat of the witness, the seat of self. That is the only seat from which you can let go. The key is to understand that if you don't let go immediately, the disturbing force of the activated energy draws the focus of your consciousness. And as your consciousness gets immersed in the disturbance, you lose your clear seat of self. It happens instantaneously. So always let go as soon as you're aware of anything that is coming up. And always let go as soon as you're aware that you didn't. Don't waste your time. Use the energy to go up, go forward. Really address things. So don't fall. Don't fall by the wayside. Don't go backwards. Don't stay stagnant, ignoring. Okay, let go. So these last few days, I hope this is going to give you that inspiration, is letting go. Knowing that what is on our path is coming on our path. We can ask Spirit to give us guidance, and Spirit will give us the guidance. But if we choose not to follow that guidance, how can you then expect your path to be any different than it is now? No matter what it is, let it go. The bigger it is, the higher the reward of letting go, and the worse the fall if you don't. It's pretty black and white. You either let go or you don't. There really isn't anything in between. So let go of all your blockages and disturbances and make them the fuel for your journey. That which is holding you down can become a powerful force that raises you up. You just have to be willing to take the ascent. So very, very wise, beautiful words resonated with me. And I will share with you, I have taken many a step backwards. I have stayed in many cycles over and over again, crying for release, crying, knowing I did not want to be in that same cycle again. I didn't want these same feelings. I didn't want to experience the same things. And yet they kept coming back to me. And it wasn't until I was willing to absolutely work my way through them and let them go that they stopped coming. And then I could move forward. Then I could start to see other things. And that really is important. So as we move now on our day-to-day, let's really start valuing this wonderful, wonderful guidance that we're going to get from Spirit. Okay, so we have got our Listen to the Whispers of Your Soul, our Soul Helper Oracle cards here with us on the deck today. They're beautiful, they're very powerful, and we are asking, please, for guidance for today. We're nearly at the end of the week. We're nearly at that new moon, based on letting go. Please give us guidance, Spirit, on letting go. What can we have some help and guidance with, please, Spirit? Letting go. Absolutely. All right. So interesting. Lost in the ruins of the past. Yeah. Now your past must be valued to have been everything that you needed to be where you are now. All the lessons, everything that you experienced, you need to really value it and say thank you for it, because you would not be the best version of yourself, which you are now, without that past. So find the way to be to the present moment and live. Don't stay stuck in the past. See it, value it, let it go. Are you one of these people that continuously talks about something that's happened in the past? Why? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, especially if it's something negative. I'm not talking about nice things, but the bad things, let them go. Absolutely. Find a way to live in your present moment and bring that past experiences as lessons learned, as the strengths, the courage, the bravery, everything, the clarity that you needed is now in this present moment for you. So that's beautiful. And a wonderful surprise is coming to you. That came out the other day as well. So Spirit is telling you something entirely new awaits you, but you have got to get away from this past scenario. And it really, honestly, I'm sharing this with you because it took me a long time to do this. Now I have no expectation of that at all. Any of that dream that I had that was never going to happen, because I had so much I had to learn. And I'm such a better place now anyway. But you just need to recognize this. Live in your present moment. Very, very important. Live in your present moment. A wonderful, wonderful surprise is coming to you. Enter the temple of truth and learn to value it. And this card is very important because it's exactly what we were talking about. You have to be honest with yourself. What is it that you need to release? What is it that's causing fear? That's causing anger? That's causing the emotional value that is not serving you? So if it's about worthiness, why don't you feel worthy? What is it? You need to get into that temple of truth and really be honest with yourself. If you've got a really close friend, and I've got a couple of them that are so close, and I can absolutely really have a good open-hearted conversation. If you've got any of those in your life, do so. You know, let them also help you in your truth. Especially if people have known you a long, long time and they're going to be honest with you. Not just any old person. I'm talking someone that's really valuable to you. So enter the temple of truth. Enter the temple of truth. All right, we've got our beautiful witch, Secrets of the Witch's Garden Tarot on here as well. So please, can we have some confirmation of a wonderful surprise is coming and what it is that we can do, please, to let go, to let go. Can you give us our, yeah. So there's the Magician card straight away. And I saw it actually earlier. So, I mean, that is number one, the first card out, the Magician. It is up to you to find your magic. It is up to you to bring about the magic in your life. Absolutely. We have got the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is very good, logical, okay? But we'll read her now. So maybe there's something about your mind here that you need to concentrate on. And we've got the Four of Wands and the Strength card. Now the Four of Wands was in reverse, but we'll have a look. I don't think these take reversals, but I'll just have a look. And the Strength card. So you are strong, you're magic, you're strong, you have the strength. I mean, the Four of Wands is all about celebration and happiness. I mean, what a wonderful surprise coming for you. Celebration and happiness. That's so lovely. All right. So, our Magician. Let's go with our Magician first off. Mastery. As above and so below, elements infuse summer's glow. Stir the air, the spell remains, witchcraft pulses through your veins. I conjured the witch's garden from the abandoned shell of a battered farmhouse on dusty dry land. Through care and attention and enchantment, I have lovingly transformed a once dead land into fecund fields and forests. The garden is open to curious hearts, those who need healing, and anyone who embraces the mystery of love. I stand behind an engraved table crafted from applewood, used for divination, fortune-telling, and healing spells. My tools are symbols of the four suits: sword, pentacle, cup, and wand, awaiting my command. My right hand gestures towards the sky. My left hand channels this energy into an explosion of white lilies. My waist is cinched with a snake belt, red like the roses surrounding me, and connecting to fire's fierce transformative love. The snake devours its tail at the clasp, and the sacred symbol of infinity. The symbol of Mercury on my chest marks communication and the ability to walk between worlds. An emerald vine casts a lemniscate above my head. It reflects energy that is never created nor destroyed. It merely transforms. Astrological glyphs are carved into the table, marking my ability to work with the tapestry of celestial energy. A black cat, fox, spider, and lizard reflect the four corners of the universe. I appear to affirm your power and ability. You are the magician who has crafted the world around you. Respond to the world rather than react. Be who you are and bask in radiant power. Enthusiasm, initiative, charisma, flexibility, powerful action. As above, so below. Bestows the harmony of heaven and earth. You are the universe is you, and be the magic to cast it. Beautiful. So this might be the last little bit that we need to really let go of and really trust and have faith. We have the strength. We definitely have the strength. Right, our beautiful Queen of Swords. Libra, and we're in Libra season. A message sent is well received. The call is heard, 'twas well conceived. Upon a Gothic landscape so bare, rules the mighty Queen of Air. The Queen of Swords is the expression of mind, thought, and articulation. She is the wind that blows pollen to seeds, summons storms to bring rain, stirs soupy air, and milks the moisture out of moonflowers shimmering under the night sky. The Queen's billowing blue gown reflects the circulating quality of air and the movement of ideas. The Queen's sword points towards the ground, implying embedded thoughts. Her hand extends to a raven, the messenger bird of the spirit realm. The Queen of Swords' ideas reach beyond this world to the next, calling to all corners of the universe. Her crown is crafted with butterfly wings. A teardrop sapphire rests between her throat and her heart chakra, marking words expressing the nature of the heart. Gloves protect her delicate hands, reflecting the thoughts she keeps to herself. Her higher aspect is bright cleverness. She is articulate in expression. Her words are never wasted and always to the point. Although a dark utterance from her may slice a person to the bone and bleed them dry, she wields her powers wisely. She is an excellent judge of character and rarely has the need to second-guess herself. She is the energy behind every sandstorm and each tornado that touches ground. You can feel her pressing against your skin if you stop and feel the temperature and weight of the air brushing up against you. The Queen of Swords expresses mature emotional intelligence. She is the unfolding mind, the words on your tongue, and the thoughts you articulate. So trust how you communicate with others. And it's funny how I said I'd love to hear if you enjoyed me reading out of the book and that type of thing. But I've just got to trust that I am being guided to give you this information. So if you don't choose to communicate back, that's absolutely fine as well. Hope it works. Trust how you communicate with others. Speak your mind with clarity and control. If something is required, ask for it. It shall be yours. That is beautiful. Now, the Four of Wands, it did come out in a reversal, so I do want to just have a little look at this for us. Because the Four of Wands is about celebration and happiness. But it's about, when in reverse, it's about treachery or refusing to join in fun or ruining a good time in some way. Now, when we were sort of talking about what is going to be coming in the next few days, and how can have some guidance from Spirit. Spirit said, find a way to be in your present moment and live. So I'm wondering whether there's somebody still available in your life that is not really, you're not benefiting from them being in your life anymore. Perhaps they're the ones that are dampening your spirit, your soul, your enjoyment of life, or your change in some way. And I'll share something with you. I have a very close friend, and we were really close and what have you, and there was a conversation that happened, and she asked me a question she didn't like the answer to. So what she did was she deflected back to me and made it all that I have upset her rather than she upsetting me, because she knew she had, and she knew why she did it, and I knew why she did it. And the problem is now, you see, we're no longer talking or anything. I've reached out a couple of times only to be given quite a blank, cold sort of back. Because she's obviously sitting in her decision of not wanting to have that friendship anymore. And it's an old friendship. So, at the end of the day, entirely up to her what she wants to do. Where was I going with this? The point I was trying to make was when I was driving home earlier on, she popped into my mind, and I was thinking about it, and I was talking to Spirit about it, and I was saying, well, actually, it's, I have done nothing wrong. She asked me a question, she got an answer she didn't like. And sometimes people will then deflect, and they will literally cut you off, and they will find their own story of why you're the person that should, they can cut off, or whatever it might be, okay? And it can be very upsetting if you are the receiver of that. I've had a number of times, but this time with this friend, I just thought, what, absolutely. If I make room in my life for other friends to come along, other people, I deserve to be treated better. I deserve that, because I wouldn't do that to her. And she knows that. So that's very interesting. You see, I know that I wouldn't have done what she did to me, and I wouldn't have had to ask the question, did it upset you? Yes, it actually did, because I wouldn't even have thought about doing that, because that's not who I am. So when sometimes you highlight or you show other people, they will deflect it because they'd rather not address their issues themselves. And this is what staying stuck in the past, it can really, stagnate, and it can really ruin things. So if there is a situation that you are finding and it's stopping you from having the celebration and happiness or whatever it might be in your life, maybe it's a romance, maybe it's a love interest, maybe it's something, and there's something here that's blocking. You need to address it, because a wonderful surprise is coming to you. But Spirit said, enter that temple of truth. Really be honest. I was honest, and I lost a friendship. But I've lost a friendship that actually wasn't serving me, because it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't anything important, was it, for her? Otherwise, it wouldn't have taken place. So there was a reason for it, and it was there to show me something. It was there to show me how I mustn't feel that I am less worthy, or whatever it might be. Okay, so you've got to be honest with yourself about something and have that strength, the strength of conviction, the strength of really moving forward. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. And heaven has endowed you with talents. So use your talents now to really let go of past situations, let go of old cycles, recognize them as they come up over the next few days. Recognize them, because they really are very important. Okay, I'm going to get our energy cards, because we do love our energy is very strong energy. Oh, I'm being told to take the moon cards as well, so we're going to take a moon card as well. All right, so please, Spirit, just to confirm, can we have some guidance, some energetic guidance for us on this wonderful journey? Yeah, Okay, so beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. That's lovely. We've got the Sun card. Again, a number 1. So 1-1 on this table, the Magician and the Sun card. Both number 1s out of 2 different decks. That is very important guidance. That is very important angelic guidance that we are being shown. And the Sun card is a yes card. The Sun card is about, positivity, good energy. And it came out on top of a wonderful surprise is coming to you. We've also got rest and rejuvenation. And I think that's really important. And when I was walking in my woods earlier, I didn't even put my music on and what have you. I really felt called to just walk with nothing in my ears, just to hear the sounds of the forest and just walk along and just see if there were any downloads or anything that was going to be really important for me. But that is my rest and rejuvenation, going out into nature. But make sure you give yourself this time over these next few days, especially if triggers are coming up. Take yourself backwards to this. Spend the time thinking about things. Okay, don't ignore them. And then we've got a man holding a heart. So this could be a love interest, this wonderful surprise that's coming. And yes, Spirit is saying it is, maybe. After rest and rejuvenation, you'll look wonderful, won't you? Beautiful, beautiful. Man holding a heart is coming. He could be just somebody that is going to be very special in your life. It's funny how I mentioned the fact that I make space for new people to come in. Once old people leave, old past hurts, let them go. Let go of anything that's no longer serving to allow new things to come in. And the 4 of Wands often is about celebration of love and romance. It can be the 11-11 card. And we've already got 1-1 on this table. So love could be very much in your new transformation. So if that's something you're hoping for, manifesting, take what resonates. But then you need to make sure that there's nothing in your past that is blocking, nothing they're taking forward into this new relationship. Okay, because we don't need to do that. Definitely not. Not a good idea. Number 1, our Sun. It's about blessings in your life. It's about divine inspiration, personal growth. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and mind like the rays of the sun. See the future you want to create. So if you're manifesting love, know that love is on your path. Love can come in, but you need to enter this temple of truth. Be very honest with what you want, exactly to the universe, what it is that you want. Be ready to receive what you want. It's a wonderful surprise that is coming to you. I open my heart and life to the creative inspiration of divine love. I choose to create happiness in every new day. Happiness, love. Why wouldn't you want to celebrate that? So that is very beautiful. Now that was in reverse. I just want to actually look at that 4 of Wands to see if we can. Our 4 of Wands in reverse. How can I make space for gratitude? Is to change the 4 of Wands from the reverse. So about gratitude. Knowing that already in my life I've got a lot of things to be grateful for. Let's see if we can get a... How can I make space for gratitude? Please, Spirit. And change this 4 of Wands. Just knock the Sun card out the way. Oh, 6 of Wands in reverse. The 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So wands are a bit of a problem for us right now. So the 6 of Wands is downplaying your talent, your inability to accept compliments or experience the pleasures of yourself. So isn't that interesting how we've got rest and rejuvenation on the table, which is all about self. We talked about self in letting go in that book. We've also put a spell together, and our spell today, if you remember, our spell today was let go of the past. So it is about welcoming peace in its place, remember? So rest, rejuvenation, peace, harmony. We need to let go. So how can I inspire myself is the question to change that reversal, that Six of Wands. How can I inspire myself, please? We can. Oh, there's a Tower, which is in reverse. So there will be things that have been going on. So if you are really paying attention right now to all the triggers and things that are happening around you, okay, that is in reverse. We've got the Death card, so something new, rebirth, change something. Get out of your cycles. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, the Queen of Cups is all about nurturing. It's about love and feeling and emotions. So we have our beautiful Queen of Swords, who's mind. So I think it's about balance. It's about really coming into balance within your heart and your mind. Everything needs to be in a good order of balance in order to make this change. And then the Page of Swords. He will come in, our Page of Swords. Let's have a little look. Our Page of Swords is the clever creature of the air, awake, alive, and always there. Court sprites that come of their own accord to aid you with a clever sword. It's about innovation and intelligence, determination, cleverness, daring. You know, he's there to offer that opportunity that you have dared to believe and trust is going to be for you in your rebirth. Let me just see what this Tower card is saying. Now, the Tower card in reverse, it says here, it's terrified of change. And that's what we've been talking about right from the very beginning. So there is something here that maybe your mind is really on point in telling you, but there's an emotional block in some way. You need to be true to yourself. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on your celebration, on your love. Especially if we've got this beautiful man this could be a soulmate. That is a wonderful surprise that can be coming into you. And death and rebirth is about transformation. Yeah, endings and loss and destruction and entropy. So yeah. All right, it is time with our the Tower to release. Release, release, release. Let it go. Let it go. Hiding the head in the sand to avoid confrontation. Are you doing that? Very strong, very, very strong indication. So, we carry on with our work. We carry on doing what we need to do. We have trust and faith in what is our guidance, because that's what we've asked for. Here it is, plain to see, takes what resonates. But I want to remind you, the first card out was the Magician. You have it in you to do this, to make your change. The first card out, and we have the first card out, which was also number 1, was the Sun card, which is a beautiful change card of happiness and sunlight, and the yes card, the positivity. It's all there for you. Okay, go and be truthful for yourself. Stop getting caught in this ruins of the past. You live in your now. You find the way in the present moment. Stay in your now and just wait. That wonderful surprise is coming on your path. I hope that resonates with you. I hope, I really do. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. I will see you again very soon. You take care.